To sum up my season, I would just say it was one of those seasons where I felt good about. I was motivated coming in, just based off the past season. I felt like I didn't get the recognition that I deserved or that I liked, so I just went home in the summer and I grinded it out, and I came out and I just put my best foot forward every game and tried to be a complete player on the court. You know, it's one of those things when you put yourself on a pedestal, right? So the way that I carry myself on and off the court is the exact same. So my mental is just wrapped up in the hard work that I put in. My coaches and my teammates, they believe in me like I believe in myself. So I have a high standard for myself, and the way that I go about it is just continue to believe in the work that I put in. I'm never taking shortcuts, so I just feel like all that will play off. And although we came up short, mentally I went into the playoffs, you know, trying to win one game at a time. That was my mindset going in, just trying to finish the job, and you know, it didn't pan out the way that I liked, but mentally I was locked in. As far as a triple-double, I think it comes about just based off the way that I play. I consider myself to be a jack of all trades. I try to go out and just impact winning. So some games they may be scoring, some games they may be rebounding, some games they may be assisting, or it might be all of them. So I just kind of approach the game for whatever the need is and just go out and put my all into it. Honestly, I came in with a bigger edge. I had an edge to me because, like I told you before, I felt a little disrespected. So I just wanted to up my game just a little bit more. And every day, you know, I focused on a goal. How can I get better today? And that 1% goal, and I just feel like it just kept coming out. And with my confidence, it just continued to grow. And sometimes the triple doubles came from that. I'm going in with a couple goals in mind. Teams are starting to guard me a little different, so part of that is being just attacking quicker. A lot of teams not going to allow me to go one-on-one anymore, so understanding how defenses are going to come guard me and stuff like that, and just being able to get to my spots quicker, getting off the ball more, playing off the ball, cutting, and making the game easier for myself than trying to dominate the ball and going pick and rolls when teams are going to be a lot more aggressive with me. And just as far as next season is just to continue to get better. I just want to up every category. I feel like people, okay, they think they've seen the best version of me. I want to come into next season and show them, like, oh, I got another level that I can tap into. I will compare Shimani to a small town like in the U.S. where everybody knows everybody. So your neighbor knows your neighbor, and they grew up with your family members and things like that. And it can be a good or a bad thing depending on your mood. Sometimes you go to the grocery store, you may not want to be bothered, but you have fans that are so excited to see you, and they feel like you're so close, so they want to come over and touch you and introduce themselves. So that can be a good and bad thing. I try to stay even keel about it, but it's a quiet town, and it reminds me of the hometown that I grew up in. So it's not a bad thing. Me and my family, we fit in just right. I bring my 2 dogs over, and so for me, it's home. I currently live in Nashville, Tennessee, which is a bigger city, which is polar opposites of Shimani. So like in Shimani, it's slow pace, and then when I go home for the summer months, it's fast paced, but it gives me a break, and it also gives me something to look forward to once I go home.